heaven knows you're like water and like fire. You put me out and I put up a fight, but I know where you.
Good morning. I haven't talked yet today. Apparently my voice is not ready to wake up. I'm spending the morning at my favorite beach on the Keys so far. It's really fun with the kids because there's like a grassy area and playground and stuff like that. Changing rooms, which is nice, but it's beautiful. I think I'm going to do a little bit of yoga, beach yoga. It's the stuff of like videos on Instagram, but it is a nice place to do it because it already feels calming. So I think I'm going to do that and maybe get out and paddleboard in a little bit. We'll see.
And I swear on my life, I'm not walking away. Oh, you're a pain to be around. Oh, but you're my solid ground. Oh, you're the only one who knows that when I say go, I won't let you stay. And I promise you that I won't walk away.
Finished that up, and then I did some meditating. I don't typically have time to do that right after yoga because I usually do yoga in the mornings, and it's kind of a hectic every day for us, getting the kids off to school and getting ourselves off to work. It all happens at the same time. But man, after yoga, I'm super ready for meditation. It's like so nice when I'm able to do it. And FYI, doing yoga on the beach is hard. Like, the sand is constantly moving. Like, I realize there's wet sand, but I don't want to, like, do that to my mat. I don't know how long it would take for it to, like, not have sand stuck to it. So, like, it was hard. The sand just, like, kept moving under my feet. It was rough, but it was still really nice. It was a little hard also to, like, zone out all the people around. I'm used to doing this in like a yoga chamber like that I've created, like a Zen room in my house. There's no interruptions, so it was a little new for me, but it was still really nice. And learning how to longboard. It's really nice here because it's not so hilly, so you can just kind of go forever. Like I'm on it right now. So anyway, I'm practicing. I just hurt myself a little bit. I stepped too far back when I like went to push off, but that's okay. That's how you learn. You mess up, right? That's what I keep telling my kids anyway, so I need to be okay with myself messing up too.
Well, I can't make up my mind. You're one thing at a time. I'm prone to run. You keep me in the lines, but I know
I made it all the way down on my dominant leg. I like being right foot forward, so I tried, because I want to be balanced. So I tried training on my non-dominant leg, and I don't know if you can see, like, made myself bleed in like 3 places. So I'm gonna walk it off for a minute and then keep trying. I like the idea of being able to go either way, but I know most people don't do that, so maybe I should just stick to it. I don't know, I like the idea of being able to switch hit. But if I fall again, I'm probably gonna give up on that and just stick to my right leg forward. I'm much more stable that way. I gave up. I'm gonna stick with my right foot forward. I couldn't even like stand on the board. So I'm gonna just perfect this side. Finished out that and decided to go skateboarding. I thought the salt water would hurt a lot on those sores on my feet, but it's not bad. And the water's a little chilly, so I'm wearing my half wetsuit thing, my top half. Feels nice to be in the water. I'm definitely gonna bring this wetsuit in the future because I rarely make it all the way in. When I get to the chest area, it just feels a little too cold. But I'm just gonna swim around for a bit. This water is just like this nice blue green. It's beautiful.
every sway. I swear on my life, I'm not walking away. Oh, you're a pain to be around. Oh, but you're my solid ground. Oh, you're the only one who knows that when I say go, I won't let go stay.
I wanted to do some walking, so I found a trail in the Key Deer refuge. I doubt I'll see any key deer, although that would be cool because they're like mini deer. They're adorable. But I just want to walk and I'm saving this other really cool spot for longboarding tomorrow because my foot really hurts still, and I only have flips, so it's like right on the sore on my leg. But anyway, so I'm just gonna hike through here. It's interesting, like what naturally grows here. But anyway, it'll feel good to walk and keep my eye out for alligator because apparently there are some here, and I'm afraid of that stuff. Just found something interesting. So in New York we have like stumps all over the place, but I found what I think is I don't know if you can see it because my shadow's on it, the stump of a palm tree. It's like a big hole. It's really interesting. I found this, it says it's a swimming hole, but it looks a lot like crocodile habitat to me, so I might not be going very far into the water. It's also like really rocky and corally-ish, but it's really pretty because there's mangroves growing right into the water. So I think I'm gonna chill out here for a little while. I imagine this is what like a lot of beaches here look like, not the like manicured ones.
And even though you make me crazy sometimes, without a doubt, I'm blessed to call you mine. And I know
stayed there for a while. It was kind of cool because a bunch of locals showed up that like live on the Keys, and they always do sunset at that cool like kind of random beach. But I took off after a while because I was in the mood for a walk. So I'm gonna finish out the day on another one of those walking bridges that goes along the road. Traffic's a little bit annoying, but it's kind of fun to watch the sun go down on the ocean. So I think I'm gonna finish the day that way. Good morning. I'm really tired today. I don't know why, because I'm getting a lot of sleep. Maybe that's why. Maybe I'm getting too much. Like I'm getting so much sleep. But I'm kind of doing that on purpose because I'm like out in the sun all day, and I know that drains you, and I move a lot. Like Brian, when he goes on his solo trips, like he can sit in a place for like 8 hours and like not even notice the time go by. But I can let my mind wander when I'm moving, so I'm moving pretty much the whole day. Like I just don't want to sit. But anyway, I'm feeling really tired this morning. I'm on my way to Key West. Not super excited about it because right now the regulations, you have to wear a mask like all the time there, but Brian said there's this one really cool beach there that he went on when he went on his one trip here with Jack. So I'm gonna check it out. Just wearing a mask at the beach doesn't really make me excited, and I mean it's also Sunday, so it's probably gonna be pretty crowded. But it's the only thing that sounds like something I want to do. So I think I'm gonna go. I like just walking around on Key West because I like the neighborhoods and stuff too. So I'll probably just do that. For at least the morning, maybe get my energy back. I'm making coffee because I was trying to make the drive happen, and I was just like it was not working. So coffee, then Key West, and hopefully I'll feel better. Just gotta wake up all the way. I found my way to Zachary Taylor State Park, which has a fort, which I'll explore later. The mask laws aren't as strict as I thought they were, which is a relief. As long as you can stay far away from people, you're fine. But this beach is really different. The waves are a lot bigger. I was hoping to paddleboard here, but I don't think I will. Not the calm beach I was looking for. But it's really cool. It reminds me a little more of the northern beaches. It's got rocks and the waves are a little bigger. I'm gonna go for a walk and hopefully find a good spot for some yoga.
they made me realize I'm not walking away. Oh, you're a path to be around. Oh, but you're my solid ground.
The sores on my feet are hurting a lot today, which is super unfortunate because I have a lot of walking planned. Like I want to walk through a bunch of Key West. So I'm trying Band-Aids out. We'll see how it does. Oh, you can't see them. Whatever, it doesn't matter. So I'm gonna try them out and see if it fixes the problem. I'm gonna see if I can go explore this fort thing. I've walked around this whole place. It's pretty cool. But found a good, decent spot to do some yoga. I had to clear space because it's not like a sandy beach. It's like sand and lots of rock. But did that. Took way longer than I thought it would, and I'm going to do a little bit. I don't like going a day without doing it, but I mean, sometimes it's necessary, but I've got the time. Might as well.
Sometimes, without a doubt, I'm blessed to call you mine. And I know what I'd say about these stumbles and these sways. They made me realize I'm not walking away. Oh, you're a
All right, so I went to a different place. That place you could not paddleboard at because there were boats and the waves were pretty big. So I went to this spot Brian had tagged, and it's like surrounded by mangroves, and it's perfectly still, and I could have walked out here even though I'm pretty far away from shore because it's still probably maybe up to my waist, maybe. I don't even know if my shorts would get wet. Really perfectly calm and still. So I'm gonna explore around a little bit. It's just the quiet I've been going for, so it's perfect. Yeah. Fun. I had to, after a while, my fear like response is strong, and Brian will laugh when he watches this clip because it's so me, but I kept like looking back thinking I was gonna see a crocodile coming at me because I have a really overwhelming fear of crocodiles and alligators and sharks too, but sharks will bite you by accident and go away, but like crocodiles will actually like finish the job. So they scare the shit out of me, but anyway, I still went pretty far. I ignored it. Brian will be proud, but didn't stay out super long. I prefer to go on the ocean where it's less likely. I mean, mangroves is like their habitat. So, but it was cool. It was totally cool. It's totally worth it. I'm totally glad I went. I just saw some key deer. I'm not going to go over and bother them because I know that's like crappy, but they are like little mini deer. It looks exactly like the deer we have back home. Just like the deer back home, but way cuter because they're so little. So it's getting later in the day. It starts to feel like it's getting dark at around 4:30. The sun doesn't actually set till 6, but like, it just feels like the end of the day's coming. Anyway, Brian had tagged this spot, and it's just a road, and it's just like this goes in either direction, and we wound, like I could have stopped earlier because it's just kind of a dead road. Anyway, good place to practice longboarding, so that's what I'm gonna do. Drove like way out of the way to get to this spot, and so it doesn't say I can't go in. It just, the gate's closed. It just says no camping. I'm not planning on doing that. Goodness gracious, it's covered in bugs. Oh no. Anyway, so I'm gonna try and survive this, but I've got so many bug bites all over my legs already. But if I drive someplace else, it'll be dark before I get there. So I'm just gonna do it. Well, I dressed up. I'm eating dinner. I usually just eat wraps when I'm on my own. Got dressed in jeans so I wouldn't get eaten alive. Well, bug spray. Got the place to myself. It's just this random like landing area. It's pretty though. Got like coral rocks and then the ocean. Won't be much of a sunset tonight because it's been cloudy most of the day, but it'll still be nice. I'm just gonna chill out here until it gets dark. Try to figure out what on earth I'm gonna do for the rest of my trip. People keep asking how long you here, and I'm like, I don't know. Like I don't know what I'm doing. I can't fly back to New York like I flew down here. So I won't have the stamina to do it. So I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do. I get to sunset, but I'm getting eaten alive. Every spare inch of me is covered, and I can't just spray my whole. I don't know. It's just every piece of me, and these bugs leave little red welts all over your body. So I'm probably gonna them all over my face tomorrow. Yay! But yeah, I'm just gonna watch the sunset while I drive because I can't do this anymore. Oh my gosh.
Walk away, and I promise you that I